Hi, everyone's Paul Edwards at DC World. We're here today with the lovely Sarah Shahi. How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm well. I'm well. Thank you so much.
Now, the film is amazing. We got to see it last week. You play quite a cool character. Do you think she's quite a powerful character? I know she's a strong woman and believes in her people. Do you feel the same way that she's a very vital character to this film?
Yes, it's a real honor to play Adrianna. I mean, obviously the superheroes are the very glossy roles and they're so cool. But yeah, I like being human. I mean, it's a real privilege, especially today with everything that's happening around the world. And it's like I represent the common person, the person that's on the ground, that's fighting for change, that's leading the rebellion. So for me it was a real honor to play her. My DNA kind of tingles when I talk about her. It's I'm Persian. Everything that's happening over there in Iran I feel very connected to. And yeah, she kind of starts off as like a mix between Indiana Jones and Laura
Yeah.
Croft, and then halfway through she becomes the Black Adam whisperer. Um, so yeah, I felt like my character, even though she wasn't a superhero,
Yeah.
she kind of was in her own way. She's a single mom. I feel like all moms are superheroes.
Well, without her guidance, the story could have ended a completely different way, couldn't it? With the
Yeah,
powers of Black Adam. How did
exactly.
this compare to some of the other movies you've done on like a big budget scale of a film? What was this like for you?
I have nothing to compare it to because this is the first big budget, movie I've done, and I don't know if I will ever do anything of its size again. But for me, the show that I have on Netflix, it's called Sex Life,
Yeah.
and it is nowhere near this. We have a kitchen set, we have a bedroom set, and that's pretty much all you get. So yeah, the size of this was just huge. I
Well,
mean, even Pierce Brosnan was impressed.
well, we'll speak to Pierce later, hopefully.
Yeah.
We're going to get to see your character come back in future films, and we're going to get to see you and your people in your areas going on onwards, hopefully.
I hope so. I hope so. From your mouth to somebody's ears. I don't know, but I would love to.
Fingers crossed. We'll
Yes.
keep spreading the goodness. Now, growing up, I think it's not going to be my last question, maybe. Growing up, was you into comics? Do you have any superheroes that you used to look up to and like inspired you throughout your life?
Yeah, the superheroes I used to look up to, my mom, like not to sound kind of like mushy, but she was a single mom to three kids, and she actually led some of the protests in the 70s
Okay.
against the regime back then. But so she is my real life superhero. But in terms of like the comic book sense, I couldn't really relate to any of them. It's like you had Wonder Woman, you had Supergirl, the female superheroes, but I don't know. I just never saw myself in them. It's like I'm a Middle Eastern girl who lived in Texas. I had a unibrow. I was pretty hairy. So it's like I just couldn't relate, and I don't know. I hope now with having such a large, diverse cast and me being Adriana, maybe other, you know, brown girls, boys, whoever will be able to look up to me and the characters in this movie and see themselves in them.
Awesome. I wish you the best, Sarah. Thank you for your
Thank you
time
so
today.
much.
Can't wait to
Thank
see
you
more.
so much. Thank you. Bye.
Take care.